Hey there, White DPC. It's your boy Cosmo, Cat Dad Piper. Hope you're having a great day whenever you see this. Coming to you from a nice spring afternoon, Saturday here in Iowa. Probably put this up on Sunday, though. It's been a couple weeks since I posted any sort of video, and it's been a while since I've done a share pipe, so I thought, why not come out on the deck and grab a pipe? I invite you to do the same. Go ahead, grab your pipe, pack it with something good. While we're smoking, you can comment down below. Let me know what you're smoking in. Maybe paint the scene of when you're sharing this pipe with me. I've got my bowl packed. This is my Molina pipe I bought off eBay several years ago. Huge bowl, workhorse of a pipe. Put one of those blue forever stems on there. This is probably one of, if not my favorite pipes. I've got it packed with my favorite tobacco, which is Haunted Pirate Ship. If you're not familiar, that is a 50-50 blend of Haunted Bookshop and Pirate Cake. It's a great burley Latakia blend. Go over to light here. Pulling out the Zippo since there's a bit of a breeze today. Not bad though. But more on the weather in just a moment. Let me get this thing token pretty good. For whatever reason, it's having a hard time getting lit today. But just came from some coffee and some crochet with my friend. Smoking buddy Matt will be coming over here in a little bit to have a pipe. A little conversation. Fantastic tobacco blend. So Iowa weather. It's past, several weeks, but this week in particular, it's been kind of crazy. Middle of this week we had a couple 80, 84 degree days. Beautiful weather. Matt came over Wednesday night. Had a couple bowls. I think it was 70 or 70 some yesterday. Getting close to 70 today. So it's a little cool out. Need the jacket. Actually, no. I think it was like 83, 84 yesterday. Anyways, tomorrow we're supposed to have highs in the low 40s and potential snow. So we're literally getting summer, spring, and winter in 72 hours. I love the 80s were great. But I'm over this going back and forth. My allergies don't know how to deal with it. So I thought I'd come out here. This might be the warmest day for several days. Like I said, it's been a few weeks since I did anything, and the last thing I did was for Ed, Armchair Piper. A couple of weeks ago, on a Sunday, went out to lunch with the friend and his family. His mother passed away on April 2nd last year. And my mother passed away April 2nd, 2011, so 12 years ago. Hard to believe. But we decided to make a tradition to get together and celebrate our mothers since they share the same date or day of passing. So that was good. Went out, had a good breakfast. I know the first year's the hardest, so I wanted to be there for them. I forget what they call it. It's the twister or something. It's basically loaded hash browns. So like sausage, bacon, peppers, onions. I held off the mushrooms because they're gross. Covered with cheese and then a couple eggs on top. So good. Last weekend was Easter. Went over to my aunt and uncle's for Easter brunch on Saturday about 11:30. We did a brunch. Too much good food. Oh, cinnamon roll, hash brown casserole, fruit, biscuits and gravy. My cousin's husband, he used to bartend in college. He always mixes up the drinks at the holidays. So I was drinking a margarita at 11:30 on Saturday morning. And it was good, but he mixes his drinks strong. A lot of lime juice, a lot of tequila. Then actual Easter Sunday, stayed inside with the cats. I did my American obligation and did taxes. So that was fun. Other news, kind of catch up. Been working on crochet. Started making dice bags to hold sets of dice. Those are mainly used for people that play Dungeons and Dragons or maybe other role-playing or other board games. So I'm making a bunch of different colors, different styles. And hope to go next year. The University of Northern Iowa, their library, they have an annual kind of Comic-Con thing called RodCon, because it's at the Rod Library. So hoping to make up enough to be able to go and sell them next April. And I can turn one of those out in about 3 hours and get a pretty good profit margin if you consider just the cost of supplies. So I've been enjoying that. I've been playing more board games lately. Played a new Star Wars deck building game. Deck building is a style of game where you start with so many basic cards, and you're basically building your hand of cards by using the money value on them to buy better cards. And played some Dune Imperium. Fantastic game. Probably one of my top games right now. So that's what I've been up to. Been avoiding TAD and P&D. Actually had reverse P&D, I guess. Had a 7 LA Bing's favorite alligator blue. I had that on layaway with the Happy Piper on Facebook. Had it probably a little over halfway paid down and decided right now, with everything going on, I needed the money a lot more than I needed a new pipe. Even though I liked the pipe, I canceled it. Figured it was the adult, responsible thing to do. Adulting's no fun, though. Oh, yeah. Was it 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? Had the heck of a time. My car was in the shop like 3 out of 4 or 5 days in a row. So it was, like I said, it was a couple weeks ago. It was on a Friday night. I was going to games. All of a sudden, light came on my dashboard. I thought, oh crap, my oil needs changed. It was a couple weeks earlier than I thought it needed. But I also know my Kia Soul goes through oil. So I set up an appointment for that as soon as I could get in. This was spring break week, so everybody was taking their car to the shop. Couldn't get in until that Friday afternoon. And I had a free oil change because I had a punch card and had gotten like 6 oil changes, so you get a free one. So I get the oil change. Come home, about the time I pull in the driveway, I'm like, shoot, the light's still on. So I called the auto shop. Oh, they just probably forgot to reset it. Come back in the morning. Came back on the morning before coffee. He took a look at the light. The one that I thought was saying, hey, you need to get your oil changed. Nope, it was low tire pressure. So I topped off all the air and the tires. So again, no charge, which is always great anytime you go to a car lot. Okay, that's great. Went about, did my Saturday business. Didn't do anything that Sunday because didn't have any plans and there's some snow on the ground. Monday, about 5-6 o'clock at night, I was going to go deposit a check that I got because I cashed in part of an IRA I had to pay for some bills. Get in the car. As soon as I'm off the alley that I drive out of, notice my car is making a noise and not driving that well. So I pull in the driveway about a block and a half down. Sure enough, back passenger tire is super low. Low enough where I don't feel comfortable driving anymore. So I come home, post something on Facebook. Buddy comes, puts air in the tires. Another buddy picks me up, gets me to the bank before they close in an hour. Before I left, I just ordered a pizza from Little Caesars because I had a deal where I could get a $3 pizza. And it was the last day to use it. So after my buddy took me to the bank, we went and picked up the pizza. Would have been sitting there for an hour now. So it was just a hellish weekend. So then I went back in on Monday. So I was there Friday, Saturday, Monday. Got the leak in the tire fixed. Luckily that was inexpensive. And then I was there a week later because I already had an appointment to have my rear brakes, had some brake pads and rotors taken care of. That was not cheap. just frustrating. It seems like anytime you come into money, more expenses pop up. I know I've got to get some shocks. Got to get some front shocks worked on here in the next probably couple weeks once I get my tax return back. Another $250. So never fails when it rains, it pours. And I don't know, a little chilly out here, but comfortable. Lots of noises in the background you may or may not be able to hear. Neighborhood comes alive on Saturday afternoons. Hear a car going down the street behind me. Got some bass thumping. I can feel it on the deck. Well, next week or so, I think we're kind of in spring weather territory of 50s and 60s, so hopefully we can stick with that, or at least get a little bit warmer like what we had earlier this week. So I hope to be making more videos for you guys. Probably won't have any tobacco tastings anytime soon. I think I've covered most of what I have, and I'm trying to work through some inventory so I can bring in some other tins that I haven't opened that I want to get to. Need to open up a tin of squadron leader that Matt gave me Christmas time. Open up another tin of San Espresso. I think I've got 2 of those left. It's just a great tobacco to end the night. Something sweet, get that Latakia taste out of your mouth. Get any smokiness out of your mouth. Good stuff. Has anyone tried that new geometry blend, GLPs? Let me know what you think if you have. I haven't seen any videos for it really. Anyways, I've been at it for about 18, 19 minutes. Now that this is going, I've got probably about half or third of a bowl left. I'll let you go. Hope you had a great weekend or whenever it is you're catching me. Glad you could join me, and if you haven't, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you want to click on the bell for notifications. A lot of times if it's one of these videos or a Yabo or tobacco tasting, I might do a live premiere where you can chat with me while the video's going. I hope to do some more live shows or whatever you want to call it, live share pipes this summer as the weather gets nicer. Anyways, I've been rambling on long enough. As always, thanks for watching. God bless, and we'll see you soon.